Isn't it funny how people are living normal lives in this world? And since we're the ones on the front lines, their lives have sort of become our responsibility, haven't they?
Oh, my beloved subjects. It's been so long since I've seen your precious little sun-loving faces.
Quit your jibber-jabber! You ain't hurt! You pathetic! If I ever catch you acting like a crazy fool again, you're gonna meet my friend Pain!
It appears we have all received these curious stones. All similar, yet each unique.
Name's Kina, a Glatorian. One of the best, and you just won me a lot of bets.
Do you feel death? Do you feel that dark abyss? All your deeds laid bare, all your sins punished. I can offer you an escape.
This unfrequented place to find some ease. Ease to the body some, none to the mind. Time's past, and what once I was and what am now. Oh, wherefore was my birth from heaven foretold? Twice by an angel, who at last in sight of both my parents, all in flames, ascended.
I said sorry about the rude welcome, old boy, but I couldn't have you making a scene when we put your furry friends in their cages.
Rita, Rita, Rita! You thought you could give us the slip?
Don't worry. The last thing I'd ever want to do is turn you into a porcelain doll. But the next time we meet, I hope you'll be just a bit more submissive. Titania.
Jake Sully. He's a wounded former Marine. He's come to Pandora for an adventure. He gets given the opportunity to drive these remotely controlled bodies called avatars. They're grown from human DNA mixed with the DNA of the native.
Ah, the famous Sly Cooper. It seems you and your little gang were able to follow the trail I left for you. Of course, you'll be helpless without them, as you'll soon discover.
And as queen of the changelings, it is up to me to find food for my subjects. Equestria has more love than any place I've ever encountered. My fellow changelings will be able to devour so much of it that we will gain more power than we have ever dreamed of.
Zoom, motherfucker, zoom!
There's nothing wrong with your hand, young Lockwood. You see, I am merely a hologram of the real Chesterfield.
Royalty, nobility, the gentry, and how quaint.
Aren't you supposed to be a genius or something? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And you might actually learn something. Oh, gutsiest move I've ever seen. I'll teach you everything I know. Patience is the first lesson in becoming a great Glatorian. Yield to me, and this goes no further. Show yourself.
Nothing. You lack nothing at all. Except a few minor things. Adoring subjects, respect of your species, a loving family, a devoted queen. Shall I go on, sire?
The father and her mother are the leaders of the Navi. They don't know why these humans are here in their planet. They don't understand their ways and their cruelty and the way that they treat the environment.
Electrify them or install poison gas sprayers. All right. Knockout gas then. But I'm finished with you, Garlic. You'll wish you were dead. You'll be helpless. Try to imagine how it'll feel to live unable to do anything with all that power you possess. Then you'll know what hell is really like.
Well, what about you and Stark? How do I know you two haven't been fonduing?
Good. Tend to our comrade below, Petra. You two, take out the Titan to your right. The pair on the left belongs to me.
Captain! The reinforcements are here, sir!
Such a sad and weak creature. Another typical human.
The time is drawing near. Almost all of my threads have been spun.
and I wait only for my prey to rush headlong into the trap. Always remember this, little hordling. Though I am not a Viserak, I too can weave a web.
It's the horn of a monster that I defeated. The locals were so thankful they decorated it and gave it to me as a souvenir. Do you have a problem with it?
Oh, hey there, Urza. We're just hanging out like good friends tend to do.
They have destroyed every holy shrine in their quest for the Emperor's bow. It is only a matter of time before they find it.
She's really tearing into everyone. It's like she's taking over.
You see, we wanted to raise you in a safe place. So before you were even an egg, I went off to find a new home for all of us.
I love the human element of this film, and I love my favorite part of the whole movie, you know, to do with my character is the father-daughter relationship, because I'm really close to my dad. And I think it's, you know, it's so important to have a strong dad, and I mean, I love playing Mark's daughter, and that's been really, really fun.
I play a character called Ben. He's a budding architect. He's English. He's a nice, charming, hopefully, funny, hopefully, guy that really falls in love with Blake the first time he meets her, which is in a lobby of her mother's new partner, Daniel Riddick.
So fair. So cold. Like a morning of pale spring, still clinging to winter's chill.
A dark power dwells in there, such as I have never felt before.
I don't mind helping the old guy out, but how am I supposed to do a switch move with a fishing pole?
Oh, the gods hate me. Some people lose their knife or their mug. No, not me. I managed to lose an entire dragon.
Well, Shrek owns his own land. Don't you, honey?
I have a wee proposition, if you wouldn't mind giving me a few moments of your time. Would you consider just sodding off?
The arrogance of man is thinking nature is in our control, and not the other way around.
You may have made it impossible for Shining Armor to perform his spell, but now that you have so foolishly revealed your true self, I can protect my subjects from you!
Yes, they will die. Today. Tomorrow. 1 year hence. 100 years from now. What does it matter? They are mortal.
You might have made them in a test tube, but they don't know that. They're thinking, I gotta eat. I gotta hunt. I gotta... You can relate to at least one of those things, right?
Dad, how could you be okay with Mom parading herself around like this? I mean, she's half naked. It makes all women look bad.
No, Anna, I belong here. Alone. Where I can be who I am without hurting anybody.
Yeah, I bet she's the nicest, gentlest, warmest person ever. Oh, look at that. I've been impaled.
Whoa, Elsa, you look different. It's a good different.
Tower of light, now so bold. But at heart, you are still just Takua. You failed to save your friend. You didn't even warn him. Perhaps for your next great failure, a simple game of Koli. Win, and you may try to open the gate. When you lose, I'll have that mask.